Hey guys, Dave here. Let's do a quick little recap on the truck. It's been about a year since I've done a video on it, so let's get to it. I'll just let you know the Moog ball joints a year later have shit the bed on me. I put some brand new Nitto Ridge Grapplers, 295 65 20s on the truck last week, and I don't know if they were already bad before then, but I really noticed it once I got the new tires on here, and couldn't figure out why my new tires started showing like a little bit of scrubbing more on the side. So I jacked it up and got a bar underneath the tire and started kind of prying the tire up, and while I was looking underneath, and sure enough, the lower ball joints are bad again. I got up and down movement on both sides. The right side is a little worse. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and replace the lower control arms just all together, along with the upper control arms. I'll try to make a better video than I did last time. I never planned on making a video last time, and I was just kind of going through it. I was already halfway through, and I was like, you know what? I couldn't find any videos on this, so I decided to make that quick little video. The poor video quality and all that. So I'll probably do a nice in-depth video for you guys when I do the lower control arms and the uppers, and yeah, just go from there. I'm a little disappointed that I have to go through all that again, so I figured I'd just go ahead and just replace uppers, lowers. I may even go ahead and do the tie rods, inner and outer. Tires are awesome. The 295 65 20s are supposed to be a hair bigger than a 35 1150 20. Not by much, less than a quarter inch. They are more aggressive than the Exo grapplers I had on here, and I hate to say it, but at full lock, I've only noticed it to the left. The tire barely touches the frame on the inside. Whereas with the Exo grapplers, I had plenty of room. So I'm not sure if the tire's actually wider than, I guess, spec. But also on the side of the tire, underneath the 295 65 20, has a little thing that says outside diameter 35 and then width is 1150. So I guess they're saying it's a 35 1150 tire instead of the metric, I guess the metric size that is actually on the sidewall. But if I knew they were the same, I would have just got a 35 1150 and paid about $5 cheaper a tire. But I was wanting that little extra size, and I may have gotten it. I'm not quite sure. I mean, without running a tire tape around it, I don't think, you really notice a size difference. But anyway, ride's good, hooks up good. I haven't driven any rain yet. I've put probably 1,000 miles on them. No rain, don't really have any info to give you on those. I did put Bilstein's 5100s all the way around on it. I took the 3-inch lift off of the front and just used the lift that comes on the strut of the 5100s. So I went from like a 3-inch on the front to a 2.8, I believe is what they list the highest, I guess, lift portion. So I did do that. They ride great. No complaints. They're smooth. You don't get, I noticed with my last shocks, I don't think they were really bad, but when you hit a bump, you know, especially the rear end, you know, if you say you hit I don't know, a seam in the road, the back felt like it wanted to jump over. So with these, it doesn't do that. I mean, it just absorbs it and just keeps on trucking. So I like them. So, and I tinted the front windows. That's pretty much all I've done to the truck since last year in the other videos. So yeah, but yeah, when I get to doing the whole front end over again, I will definitely I'll definitely make a more in-depth video, you know, show you guys exactly, you know, the tools you're gonna need, everything. So yeah, anyway, I'll just try to keep you guys updated on the truck and the mess that's going on with it. It is a 2014, and I currently have almost 176,000 miles on it. Now, I bought this truck used 3 years ago, three and a half years ago, with 20,000 miles on it. So I do a lot of driving. I drive all over. This truck's been Florida, it's been Wisconsin, it's been to Utah, Texas. I mean, you name it, it's been there. So yeah, I got a lot of miles on it. It's been good, and I haven't had really any problems with it. I mean, the only thing outside of routine maintenance was the water pump, and that probably could have been considered maintenance, you know, with the mileage. You know, I just got done servicing all the gearboxes, transfer case, front and rear diffs, getting ready to do the transmission, and yeah, I mean, it's been good. No complaints here except for the ball joints, which I can't seem to keep under it. You know, I figured, you know, it'd been a little better taking that extra little height back out of it. But I don't know if it's the lift that's wearing them out, or if those Moogs were just, you know, just bad. You know, I don't know if they were just not as quality that you would expect from Moog. So Moog, however you guys say it. So
get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone.